I've been coaching guys on how to do this for years, and I'm about to share with you my best advice for free, all right? How to overcome approach anxiety. I'm going to give you practical mindset and action steps, a full plan, full blueprint for you to go ahead and get this part of your life handled as quickly, as efficiently, and as stress-free as possible. Why? Because I love you. I care. All right, so the first thing I want to do is define what approach anxiety is. All right, a lot of people know it's, when you feel a fear, going to talk to a girl and then you don't do it, all right? I want to clearly define that it's when the fear and anxiety is so strong that it holds you back from taking action, okay? Because pretty much all the guys that are out doing this, starting conversations, flirting, and meeting women in their everyday life, they still feel anxiety and fear, all right? So approach anxiety is not having fear, and getting over approach anxiety is not having fear. Approach anxiety is a condition where it's so strong that you're not able to go and meet these women that you see that you want to, all right? So our only goal is to balance out anxiety and fear and courage, all right? If your anxiety and fear is here and your courage is here, you're not going to take action, you're not going to go for it, all right? So we're going to reduce our anxiety and fear a little bit, but really we're going to be building our approach courage, all right? That's the only goal. Have more courage than anxiety and fear, and it's a balance. If you have more courage than fear, you will take action in those important killer moments in the present moment when it's super important that you go immediately, okay? If you hesitate, if you give yourself 3 seconds to think about it, you're going to think yourself out of it. You're going to make up an excuse. I pretty much guarantee 99.9% of the time, that's what's going to happen, okay? So we want to build the skill of seeing the beautiful women that we find attractive and instantly making the decision to go and start taking steps towards talking to her, meeting her, getting her attention, right? So I want to now break down under a microscope what happens in that split second of I see the girl, I want to go, and what actual approach anxiety is broken down, okay? So I call this the physiological chain of approach anxiety. You're living your life, you're walking around, maybe at the mall or the street, boom, you see a gorgeous girl, and instantly you feel, I want to meet her, holy shit, she's hot. This is desire, right? This is an intrinsic part of man's nature. You're going to see her and, oh, I want to meet her, right? You're attracted instantly because we're attracted by looks, right? So beautiful woman, boom, first step is you're attracted. And almost instantly, after you feel like you want to meet her, you feel fear and anxiety of, oh, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. I'm going to look stupid. What if it's weird? What if it's awkward? What if she has a boyfriend? What if she's on her way to work and she's going too fast? She doesn't stop and I look stupid. The second step is a feeling of fear or anxiety. Now, the third step is a logical explanation why you shouldn't go over there, right? Your brain instantly comes up with a logical excuse of why this is stupid and why you should stay in your safe little padded comfort zone and not go over there, right? So you feel the desire to go, you feel the anxiety and fear of, and a logical excuse comes up, oh, she's walking too fast. The fourth step is after you're safe, you feel massive regret that you didn't do it. Oh, why didn't I do that? What the fuck is wrong with me? I'm such a pussy. That was stupid. The fifth part is you plea bargain and justify with yourself. I'll do the next one. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it when I'm dressed better, when I'm feeling better, when I get new shoes, when I got that new shirt, when I'm in better shape, when I'm not on my way home from work and dressed in work clothes. You justify that the next time is going to be different. But then you loop through and you relive these 5 steps over and over. I think the average man has done this loop hundreds, if not thousands of times in his life by the time he's in his mid-20s, right? So our goal is understanding that this loop has created a habit of non-action, all right? So you have an ingrained habit of see a hot girl, want to go and meet her, not want to go and meet her because it's awkward, not do it, plea bargain yourself, say that next time's going to be different. And this is a pattern that the hot girl that you want to meet is the stimulus, and then you go through this pattern every time. So our goal is in a psychological and physiological, a physical level, we want to break this pattern and replace it with a pattern of see the hot girl, want to go and do it without thinking about it. All right, so we're going to crush an old habit and replace a new habit, all right? And to do this, we're going to tackle into 2 core areas, mindset and actions, okay? So the first thing I want to say about mindset is realize anything that your brain is giving you as a reason to not go over there, they're just lies. They're just lies your brain is coming up with to keep you in your safe secure comfort zone, all right? To keep you comfortable. If you want to get good at this, you have to get comfortable being uncomfortable. Your new mission is expanding your social comfort zone on a daily basis or as often as you can, because the more you do that, the easier this is going to be, the more you could make this into a habit. Now, I believe that there's 3 ways that our brain actually justifies on a logical level not going over there, okay? So the first one is procrastination. Oh, I'll do the next one. Oh, I'm not ready yet. Oh, whatever it is, procrastination. The second one is aggrandizement, all right, which is a big term, which just means making a big deal out of a little nothing, all right, blowing shit out of proportion. So at the end of the day, you need to keep in mind, this is just talking to another human being. It's just going over, talking, all right? I think that a lot of day game and pickup bullshit out there actually stresses guys out and overcomplicates it, because guys are not trying to go over and just meet a person. They're trying to go over and build attraction and get her comfortable and make her interested and get her phone number and take her on an instant date and pull her back home and get laid. You're layering this with way too many complexities if you're just starting out, all right? At the end of the day, you want to just be a very social person who's going over and meeting attractive women, and you're creating opportunities for you and for her to potentially click. And if you click, you move things along, all right? So don't stress out, don't overcomplicate it. Your first goal is get over approach anxiety and become the guy that's taking action, meeting women, all right? Once you're meeting women and anxiety is not holding you back from taking action, you're then totally in a place of power and control where you could, fix and play with all these little subtle details that will improve your results, okay? So aggrandizement, making it a big deal. What if she doesn't stop? What if she has a boyfriend? So what? What if she doesn't stop? She doesn't stop. She keeps walking. You just laugh it off and go find someone else to talk to. What if she has a boyfriend? You say, okay, cool. I didn't know you had a boyfriend. He's a lucky guy. Take care. I'm still glad that I talked to you. Whatever it is, at the end of the day, it's just talking to people. So it cannot be a big deal. Don't blow things out of proportion. You want to do the opposite. Realize it's not a big deal. Now, the third way that our brains stop us from going over there is something I call NFPs, negative future projections, all right? When you see the girl and you want to go, you picture something visually in your head of like a super negative future projection, right? What if she stops and it's really awkward and she says, I'm a creeper, and she says, get away from me, loser, and what if other people see me and they think I'm sexually harassing her, or it's actually tied, a lot of these tie into each other, it's blowing it out of proportion and it's a negative future projection of it, all right? So what you want to do to help combat these is positive future projections. What if she stops and it goes great? What if she's single and she's looking for a guy just like you? What if you guys talk for 5 minutes and you really just, for some strange reason, have natural chemistry and you guys click so well and she ends up becoming your girlfriend and you both of your lives are way better and so much more enjoyable, and you have a great dating life because you had the courage in this one moment to go and meet her, right? Now, the reality is that most of the time it goes nowhere. Most of the time you really don't click that well. But, out of 1,000 people that you meet, there'll be, a handful that it goes bad. But there'll also be a handful that it goes amazing. Okay? So thinking about negative future projections or positive future projections, that's one thing, all right? Yeah, if you're having very negative visualizations, I say counterbalance them with positive ones. But as I did this more and more, I realized I don't do either. I simply accept the present moment and I'm open to whatever happens, because I know that at the end of the day, I can't really control everything. All I can control is that I'm the guy that goes over and tries to create this opportunity where we could potentially click or not click, and I'm perfectly happy no matter what happens, as long as I'm the guy that has the courage to go and do this, okay? So if you want to counterbalance your negative visualizations, use positive ones, but at the end of the day, just be open to whatever happens, and realize whatever occurs when you go over there, you could totally handle it, dude. It'll be totally okay. It'll be all right. Nothing bad's going to happen. That is mindset. Now, some other mindset tips I would give you is positive affirmations, okay? If you feel like meeting beautiful women is difficult and hard and it's complex, tell yourself 100 times, meeting beautiful women is fun and easy. Flirting with women is fun. Meeting women at the mall is fun and cool and easy, and I love doing it. Stuff like that. And another part of mindset, which it actually ties into actions, is taking aligned action, all right? This is where it comes together, because I feel if you just do all this mindset work and you don't go out and take aligned action, you know that you're really just lying to yourself with this mindset shit and you're not really serious, okay? So if you go out, if you say to yourself, hey, I love talking to beautiful women, I love meeting women, women love talking with me, I love flirting with women, then you go out and you meet women and you flirt with them, you're serious. You're a serious threat to this negative mindset that you had and all these negative beliefs that were holding you back, because you are in direct contradiction to them. You're creating a new identity as this positive, confident, action-taking person, and that's the new identity you're trying to build. Okay, so now I'm going to get into actions for an action plan. Guys, always overthink it, make it a big deal. Just take baby steps, all right? Realize that what holds back pretty much every guy is just getting started, just taking the first baby steps, okay? So maybe for you that means going out, walking around, and just making eye contact and saying hi to, 10 women, 20 women, whatever. Say, hey, excuse me, do you know where Starbucks is? Excuse me, do you know where a pizza place is? Any type of functional, basic, normal social question just to get yourself used to starting conversations with new people. Then from there, you could, move along and you do more and more stuff out of your comfort zone, okay? So beyond functional stuff, you could then transition into personal questions. Oh, Starbucks is over there? Thanks. By the way, you look really interesting. Are you from around here? Where are you from? My name is Steve. Who are you? Tell me about yourself. You could move into personal conversations, and as you get more comfortable with that, you could then move into being a little bit more direct, more flirtatious, compliment the woman on her looks, asking her for her phone number, things like that, okay? But baby step it, guys. Don't try to get, going over, being super direct, super flirtatious, getting a girl's phone number, getting a date on your first couple of times going out doing this. No, the first goal is just destroy approach anxiety, build your approach confidence, and approach courage, right? Be the guy that does it, all right? Be the guy that takes action, and the rest, I promise you, over time, if you stay consistent, will work itself out fairly easily, okay? Now, as far as actual practical, action steps, I say go out and set yourself a weekly activity goal, okay? I meet a lot of guys that say daily, I want to go and approach girls every single day. I find that adds more stress, more pressure, and then people start to look at meeting women as some sort of a job, like something that they're not looking forward to. And also a monthly goal is probably too long that you'll fall off, you'll forget about it. But a weekly is a good, healthy balance in the middle. I say try to approach 25 women or more a week. This gives you the ability to structure your week based on your lifestyle, right? Maybe you're very busy with work. Maybe you get sick a couple of days. Maybe, you're going to the gym or you're starting a business. Whatever, it is, you could fit it in where you can. So maybe you could do, 13 approaches Saturday, 12 approaches Sunday. Or maybe you could do, I used to go to the mall every weekend, every Saturday, and say I would approach maybe 15 girls. And then maybe on Tuesday night, I'd approach 7 girls, and then something like Thursday night, 8 girls, something like that, spread it out. And I would always usually do more than 25, but I think 25 is a good, solid, great number to just hit consistently, because if you do 25 weekly, that's 100 a month. In 10 months, it'll be 1,000, all right? And you will have no approach anxiety. Remember, approach anxiety is when it holds you back from going, all right? Not saying that you won't have any anxiety. Even after thousands, you still have some anxiety, but remember, the courage is more than the anxiety, and that's all that matters. All right, so I say go out, stick with 25 approaches a week or more if you can. And I suggest getting a buddy that's on the same path as you. If you don't, you could hire a coach. And if you want to take a boot camp, you could do that. If you want something a little bit in between, I offer, over the phone coaching. It's pretty cool because as I travel, I also can help guys with this. It's like in the field coaching, but with your earphones in, and I'm there with you, giving you feedback. We're tracking your mindset. We're keeping track of your activities. What are you actually doing? What are you not doing? How are you feeling? And it's really powerful, all right? So you could go to daytimeattraction.com. You can check out whatever I'm offering with that because I'm changing it up fairly often. I travel, so I'm offering boot camps in different cities, coaching in different cities, immersions. And as I said, the over-the-phone coaching is really cool no matter where you are. But you could go out and implement these steps, start taking baby steps on your own, and see what happens. Now, if you go out and everything I said here is super powerful, it's super simple in nature, to logically to understand, to go out and to do it, that is the challenging part, all right? So if you could do it, awesome. If you need more help, then maybe you hit me up for the coaching, or even someone else. Just go out, get this part of your life handled, and become the guy that is meeting women, having fun, and creating the dating life that you deserve, all right? Hope you enjoy this video. If you like it, you could subscribe, hit the notifications bell. Any questions or comments, throw them in the comment section. I will reply to every single one, all right? See you soon.